Draymond, you picked up another tech tonight. Do you think the league will rescind it? And if they don't...
What's your thoughts on that? Do you think it should get rescinded?
Do I think so?
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
But if it doesn't, are you concerned at all about picking up another and facing a suspension before the season ends?
No, I've been suspended once.
You know, you can absolutely tell that Draymond Green is part of the new media movement. When a reporter asks him a question and then he flips it on the reporter, asking the reporter to actually answer the question that he has been asked. Just absolutely brilliant move by Draymond Green.
Should I let him kiss me? That's how close he got to my face. Or just kind of put my arms out to protect my space. So I do expect it to be rescinded.
Okay, North America, I don't know about you, but I absolutely enjoyed the Golden State Warrior victory last night over the Pelicans of New Orleans as the Warriors took them down 120 to 109. Coming up, we've got a 4-minute clip of Draymond Green's press conference that's just right around the corner for you, so stay tuned for that. But I did just want to point something out. Now, I watched the entire Draymond Green press conference. I watched the entire Steph Curry press conference. And just no offense to Steph Curry, but Draymond, as you might imagine, was far more entertaining. That being said, let's be clear about who the MVP was of last night's game. Steph Curry, of course, 39 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Now, if you compare that to the press conference MVP from last night, which of course goes to Draymond Green, Draymond piled in a whopping 8 points. He had 6 rebounds and 13 assists in the game. Clearly an important part of last night's victory was Draymond Green. To the press conference we go.
Letting those guys get wherever they wanted to go. Hold on, baby. And so I just wanted to get us fired up. And once the foul happened, they started talking. Like, it's a hard foul, but it's not dirty. He didn't jump or anything. I caught him on the floor. I hit him with a shoulder. So once they started talking, then they gave me an in to kind of get us fired up, and I used that, and we got going.
Did CJ say anything in particular that...
Yeah, he started talking about the foul. But I got a lot of respect for CJ. He's a guy who's been good in this league a long time, but, you know, that's my type of situation. I enjoy that, so I appreciate him. It's good.
Drem, did you feel like this was, we always ask playoff intensity or playoff level, but did this feel like a playoff game to you?
It did, and as it should. You know, there's two teams fighting for positioning. You know, could possibly be in a tiebreaker situation, and you know you got to take care of home court. We gave one away last game, me in particular, and you know got to do something to get that back. And so can't lose 2 in a row at home, especially at this point in the year, understanding our circumstances. So it definitely felt like a playoff game, as it should have.
You've been known to use tactics to get your team fired up. Is this an example of that? I mean, was this?
It was perfect, right? Perfectly executed.
How much of that was just the importance of the game, and how much of it was the fact that you guys were most of the first half was just kind of out there, and how much of it was carryover from the last game?
We looked dead those first 18 minutes of the game, and then you know, we had to find some energy somewhere, and I knew, you know, it just wasn't going to come. You know, especially losing the game like we lost the game last game, like that can carry over, and I felt like it did. So just knew we had to do something to do it fast before the game got out of control. And you know, they hit a couple shots there at the end of the half to go to increase their lead, but it didn't feel real. Like, yes. It didn't feel real. You know, it felt like, oh, they hit a couple. We turned the ball over a couple times. They hit a couple shots in transition. But right before that, CJ had a wide open layup and he missed it. And B.I. had one of his shots and he missed it. And so you could just feel that, they were out of sorts. Yet we turned the ball over a couple times, gave them stuff in transition, and they boosted their lead. But, coming into the half, I knew we had them right where we needed to have them. And, we came out a minute 16 seconds in on an 8-0 run. And, that was huge, and it turned the game for us.
Draymond. Over here, sorry. Draymond, you picked up another tech tonight. Do you think the league will rescind it? And if they don't...
What's your thoughts on that? Do you think it should get rescinded?
Do I think so?
Yeah.
Yes,
I agree.
But if it doesn't, are you concerned at all about picking up another and facing a suspension before the season ends?
No, I've been suspended once. And so it is what it is. I got to play with the same intensity that I play with each. Hold on, baby. I have to play with the same intensity that I try to play with each and every time I step on the court, and can't worry about that. Hold on, shit. Okay, you so good. And for me, if I'm going to change my intensity level, then why be out there? Why? I may as well sit out the game if I'm going to go out there timid and worry about getting another tech. But like I said, I expect that one to get rescinded. I mean, I'm not sure. Like, should I let him kiss me? That's how close he got to my face, or just kind of put my arms out to protect my space. So I do expect it to get rescinded.
You're saying how...
The Disturbance NBA show is brought to you live and on tape from Silicon Valley and is a production of the Mighty Rip Podcast Network. For more National Basketball Association coverage, check out our big website at disturbance.live.